Hello, welcome to the Dobsonian Power Sessions on the Keep It Simple Astronomy channel. Today, finally, we will have a session with a new 6-inch go-to Skywatcher Virtuoso Heritage 150p GTI. It's the telescope we are going to work today. And I have here already the SceneScan app. This is ready to go. I placed the telescope outside and please remember I am a go-to beginner. I still know almost nothing about go-to and the tricks and the tips to surpass this. My intuition got me already to watch some tricks that I will have to use to manage this. But I'm a total noob in the go-to thing. Besides, to align, I'm not really sure if I'm doing it well. I watched a video of Skywatcher with Kevin from Skywatcher explaining this application, which is very intuitive. The thing is the alignment with the alt-azimuth mount like I have. I don't know very well if I'm doing it right, but we will see how it works. Hello Quasar. Hello Mazif. How are you? Welcome back. Hello Tuloco. Welcome. So I did already the polar alignment. So I think it will be okay. First let me check the weather. The weather probably today is windy, but we have no dust. The dust already gone, which is good, but I like to check first. The dust here, yes, it's almost gone. I am here. Let me see. I am here. And we still have some dust, but over the ocean. Let me see. I like to see this every time. Yes, tomorrow no dust. So the wind, probably the wind. Let me check the wind. If it's from north, it's good because it will push to south. Yes, it's strong wind today. You see the yellow. We don't want the yellow, neither the green. But if it was the 12-inch or the 8-inch, probably I won't do the live stream today. But this telescope is so tiny that I can have it lower in the altitude, of course, because it's smaller, and the wind can't harm too much. So I risk it, and it seems it's okay. So the wind, it's bad, no dust, and let me see clouds, if we have clouds for the session. I think we don't. No. Sun. High temperatures. Let me check the satellite. I always do this, high temperatures, before the session to make sure that I know what I can expect. Okay. No clouds. So let's take this out and let's point the telescope. Hello, Carlos. Tudo bem? The capture of Neptune was incredible. Yes, I have it here. It was with this telescope. Amazing. I will use this telescope today, like it is, as is, without any mods yet. I will probably make a cover for this, but I'm not sure yet to do it because now I have no LED light from the street. So this may be better without it for the wind. And the only thing I placed was a power UPS. It's better than a power bank. It's what I use in the other telescopes, and it's getting power to the telescope, to the go-to, and also with a cable to the mini cooler of the ZWO 294, which is in the focuser. I have to work with a cooler, the mini cooler, to try to keep it under 30 degrees Celsius. It's too hot here. Let's connect sharp cap. Yes, it was the picture here. It's very nice. A go-to, super light, easy to collimate. I didn't show you, but I have here. It comes with a collimation cap. You see, very nice. It's very easy to collimate this telescope. Nothing to do with a 12-inch. Now connect sharp cap. ZW0294. I still have to do darks. I tested with Neptune with a cheap Barlow. 10 bucks it cost, and it was amazing. The performance. It was the first time I did that with a Barlow, and I posted. This was Neptune here. People asked me or told me that could see Triton, but it's not Triton. This is a star. Triton should be here, but we can't see. This is a star here. It's not Triton, because I saw the position. I think. I'm almost sure, but... Okay, this is Altair, the star. What I do is just... Let's try with an easy one. Deep Sky. Messier 27, dumbbell. It's easy to go to. Because as far as I know, this will learn... This on the fly will learning, and the go-to gets more precise. Now I have to... Each object I catch, I have to manually adjust it. We can do like this if we want, but usually I don't. And then move the telescope. And I want to tell you something about this, because it's for all the telescopes, not only for the go-tos. And often people ask me and makes loads of confusion about what I said. And it's easy. You see it's centered. Now I just click here on the star, bam, and it's realigned, let's say like this. So what I say about, this is for all the telescopes, about placing the camera in a way that when I move the telescope to the right, this object goes exactly to the left. And the opposite in the and the same for the up and down. If I move the telescope up, it will catch this and the object will go down. Okay? Aligning like this with an equatorial platform or even with a go-to makes sure, look, let's go again to the star. Altair. We go here, Altair, go-to. It will go to... A go-to is a very nice thing. It's like a toy to me, a new toy. To have a go-to is like having a new toy. It's not Altair. Now I will realign. If I have the camera not well positioned, I will move the telescope up and it will go left or other side. As I have the camera like that, when I move the telescope down, I will move down for the star to go up. Look, movement down, and it goes up. It's much easier to work with a go-to or with other tool like the equatorial platform. You see, to the right, and it goes to the left because the telescope is moving to the right. Now we have to do this because of the backlash. To click. I'm getting used to this, to the backlash, which I usually don't have, or at least with equatorial platform, it's easier. And now let's see an object. Hello, Arctudo. Arctudo run. Hi, Jelloman. Welcome back. It's going fine. Very happy with this new telescope. Thanks to AstroArt Finland. I'm very grateful to them. Thank you. Yes, give it a like. It helps to expand. Hello, Bombardieri, Steven. Good morning. Okay, is there any object you want to see? Or should I choose? Let's open Stellarium. Another thing. This is possible to connect the application, SceneScan, from the telescope, Skywatcher, to SharpCap and to Stellarium also. I decided not to do it because like this, first because I have the other two telescopes, the 8-inch and the 12-inch, that don't have GoTo. They work with equatorial platform, so I will need a free push-to system I always use in our live streams. And also, if I have trouble with a GoTo for some reason, I lose an object and I don't know if it's up, down, left or right, and it's not in the camera, it's out of sight, I just have to use the free push-to get back on track. It's a nice plan B. We think in everything here, in the Keep It Simple channel. So let's go to M27. I don't need a free push-to for now. Let's do first, because this I'm testing things. I want to go nice and steady. Messier 27. It's here because we were there some minutes ago. I just have to push the GoTo and it goes there. Go there. This will be good for winter nights, too cold winter nights to do live streams. Now sometimes this is not alignment, but I don't know. I have to learn how to do a precise alignment. This Friday video, it will be about this telescope. I don't talk about these things, the alignment and those stuff. This will be for later, because I just want to talk about things that I know already for sure. What I will talk in the video and show, especially to show you, are things that are very that I know very well already. Now let's do a live stack. Another thing, I tried already with the trick with the chip focal reducer, and I'm working like that. Today I decided to use nothing, just the infrared cut filter that I always use with the cameras. I have to use it, but no reducer, no Barlow, and no comma corrector. I will try with a comma corrector. I didn't try it yet, but with a reducer this gets super fast. It distorts all the stars here around, but the middle it's fine and much more bright. So I will use it like that. But I wanted to show you, for you to see the comma, because this has the natural Newtonian's comma at the edges. We can barely see, but it is there, here in all the edges. And now we do the live stack. Maybe I will try 8 seconds, and I will cut with a region of interest to make it bigger. I use the same trick even without a reducer. You will see. I just don't know the darks because I didn't make loads of darks yet. It's too hot. No, it's working fine. It's working fine. No hot pixels in excess. You see, a 6-inch. I'm on Bortle 5 for the people that don't know that. It's adjusting. I'm learning. I'm still learning this telescope. I'm getting in touch, interacting, learning how to do things. What I noticed already is that even being a smaller aperture comparing with the 8-inch and the 12-inch, as it tracks better, usually, it allows me to push a bit more the telescope. So longer exposures. The maximum exposure I tested successfully with this telescope was, I think it was yesterday, before Neptune, 30 seconds. But to be honest, I like a lot EAA. I get bored with more than that. I can't stand more than 30 seconds waiting for a frame to come in. It's not the point. The point is what we are doing here, and we do every live sessions. It's to watch the objects in the sky in real time. We can see the blue, too much blue. I will lower the blue. I think it's okay. And now unpin this to get a better image. 6-inch telescope, a $500 telescope, only in Europe. Another thing many people ask me about the buying this telescope in USA. I don't know. I honestly don't know. In USA, I work with iPoint Scientific. They don't have it, and it's from Skywatcher, this telescope. So should be any store there, or maybe it's out of stock. I don't know. I don't really know. You have to search on Google or in your usual stores, because I don't know. Now, as I cut too much with a region of interest, you see we are using just a bit here, it will handle less tracking. But by the opposite of what we are used to do with the equatorial platform, here there's a trick. We can change the view on the live stack from stack to individual frames, and we see the real image here. It's moving because probably of the wind. It's too windy today, but we can adjust. Hold on. We come here. We have the arrows, and we adjust a bit. We can pause the stack, not to mess with it. Where it is the pause here at the bottom, bottom left, pause, and it's pause. And now we readjust this. The go-to is very good for these things. We can also change here the seconds, but then we have to change it again for the 8 seconds we are using, because like this, each time I click on this arrow, it will take 8 seconds to refresh the screen, of course, because these are 8-second exposures. But I think it's enough. It's centered now. Okay. And I come again to the view, stack, and resume. So now it will cut here at the bottom because I was moving this. But if we want only like this at the end, that is what we want, it's enough. It's beautiful for a 6-inch. Let's see the filter. You see, when I paused, these frames are with the question marks because they were paused. They were not working. It's very nice. Now the wind got me with a red frame here. But usually, today it's okay, it's too windy. But usually this is very stable, much more stable than the equatorial platform with larger dobs. And this is on the ground, like I show you in the photo, in the picture, like this. This is like this, on the ground. For now I have it like this. I have no table, stable table. So I'm using like this. Only for visual I place it on the table. But for visual it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the lack of stability so much. You see? This is with a trick, I remember, is with a region of interest, so it's magnified. Because if I don't use the region of interest, it will be easier to do the live stack, but it will be smaller. Now let's see the chat. Hi Chris, welcome back. Saturn is too low yet, but let me see. Maybe. I saw Saturn already with this telescope. Saturn. It's too low yet. But Saturn, remember that Saturn is for a live view, not to live stack. I can live stack. Another thing that people ask me. It's easy to live stack Neptune and Uranus, but not Saturn and Jupiter and Mars and the Moon and so on. It doesn't work. Live stack. That we record a video and then we post-process it, doing planetary imaging or lucky imaging with idly short exposures. The thing is, this is with 48 stack, it's stabilizing, should be the wind. 49 stacked and 9 ignored, 6 minutes stacking. Usually with the equatorial platform and the 12-inch Dobsonian, it will be a mess today because of the wind, just because of that. But don't tend people tend to think the 6-inch it's the same, almost the same as the 12-inch. No, the details in the 12-inch are much better, much sharper, and some details that we can't see in the 6-inch. And also another important thing, the really faint and small tiny objects only with large apertures, like the Oaks object, an object with 16 magnitude that I caught, a very rare galaxy. I will make a video just because of that galaxy, so rare, a ring galaxy, and often people can't catch it, and I could with a 12-inch Dobsonian. And that's it. With the other telescopes, no way. Let's see the chat. Hey SkyMac, welcome back. Yes, this camera, I always recommend this camera. The 294 color. For us, yeah, color, it's the beauty of the color. Some people like to get more detail with a mono, but it's all gray. M87. M7. Ooh, it's down here. M87. It's in. It was that time already. Now it's another area. With GoTo, is it important to do the star alignment? Yes, absolutely. They have here. I have to study this. They have here, if I click in alignment, I have here one star alignment, brighter star alignment, this is with 2 stars, and north level alignment. and 3-star alignment because of the meridian flip. It's the most accurate because it will get 2 stars in one side and 1 star in the other side. I use the recommended for not for beginners, but I think for beginners it's okay. It's the north level alignment. We start by pointing north and leveling the telescope, and then it will go to 1 star and another star. But I don't know very well the kind of leveling we have to do with the telescope. If it's to point to the Polaris or to point but get it down in horizontal. I think it's horizontal, and that's what I did, more or less. And as Kevin said in Skywatcher, in that live stream I saw, explaining this app, he said it's enough a rough alignment. It's not needed to be very precise. The more precise you get, the better, of course. M27. M27 is this one. M27 is where we are here. Dumbbell Nebula. Sag Star Cloud. It's near Antares, no? No? Yes? I think it's... What's the designation to watch in Stellarium? Sag? I don't know if they have... No. This can't be like this. Sag Star Cloud. Let me check here. Sag Star Cloud. I think it's near Antares. Large Sagittarius Star Cloud. The name. M17. No, Omega Nebula is M17. Near M17. M24. You're blowing my mind. M24. Let me check. Ah, yes. That we use. I don't know if we can see anything. Well, we can try. We can go to... This is at 34. Okay, we can point to M24. Let's get it pending for now. You can put a green laser on your small GoTo. They use it to manually point a large telescope. Yes, it has the laser to point to the Polaris. I don't like to use lasers. Here is forbidden in Portugal, and also I have a huge airport nearby, and in the summer season with loads of planes always passing, I don't want to risk that, and it's forbidden here by law. If it's that laser you are talking about. Hello, Florida, John Prudente. Yes, it's nice for a 6-inch. Is the telescope a good value, do you think? Absolutely. This telescope is very, very, very nice to place it, grab and go, to everything. But you have to have a camera, a nice camera with it. With a large sensor, it's better, always better. We just need a camera and we have it all. You see, it's working fine. This is the rotation because we are stacking, and this is the rotation. This diagonal here, it's usual, it's normal. But let me see. It went down a bit here, it's here. We can adjust. I can adjust without doing nothing because it will reject that frame for sure. I do just 2 clicks here to the bottom and it will go up, you will see. And then 2 to the right. Let's see. You see? It's moving. If it was manual like in Equatorial Platform, I just had to go outside and readjust. Let's move it a bit up. And that's it. Usually, I think these telescopes with go to Altaz have backlash. Now, after we do that, we do just the opposite side. 1 click for the telescope, the gear to break a bit. I'm learning that also. Let's center it. Too much. Usually, it's better to pause the live stack, change the exposure, lower the exposure, do this, and then it's readjusted, it's recentered. Now we go here again. Now I'll show you a trick. If we want, as this telescope can handle larger exposures, we are using 8 seconds, but you can do this trick. For instance, I don't like to go with the exposures with this weather because it will warm up too much the camera. But we can change the exposure on the fly against the rules. If you are a guy that do all the rules in live stacking, you will not do that, but I do. I start with the 8 seconds, then the stars get right, and then with this telescope I tried already. I increase the exposure to, for instance, 15 or 20, and it will get already the stacked image and will improve them with longer exposures. It's a trick. A new trick I discovered because I only use this with this go-to. But I may use that trick also with a 12-inch Dobsonian to allow me, when it's windy and the 12-inch, the stars are getting always rejected because they are elongated. I start with a short exposure, then we change the exposure to a higher value, and it will stack over the new exposures over the old ones. The thing is, at the end, the file that says the number of the exposure time, it will refer the last one you used. If you used 30 seconds and start with 5, it will be 30 seconds in the file. That means if you want to share that with precision in any forum or internet, you have to say 5 seconds X frames and 30 seconds X frames. How about field rotation? The same as the Equatorial Platform. It's Altaz. It's as field rotation. The thing is, you see here the field rotation. You see, I don't know if you can see very well. It's cutting in diagonal. It's not. You see, this is the rotation. SharpCap does a good job in readjust the rotation, but we are now with 16 minutes. But anyway, we just do a snapshot like this. Let me just, I forgot the enhancement, bilateral filter and unsharp mask. You see the core with the unsharp mask turns much more brighter. And now the colors are fine. Less red. and that's enough. Are very, very good. We can adjust here the mid-level, not too much because the core, it will blow up the core. And now we take here a snapshot, save as scene. Okay. And it's this, our image. And then what we do before processing in with the topaz denoise, it's what I use, and you can use whatever you want. We do like this. You see? Save. And then topaz denoise. Hold on. Let's do it quickly. Another great investment, topaz denoise. Great, great, great. For life. Now we go to topaz denoise. Let me push here. He's updating. Updated. And we save. Save. That's done. And the Neptune image I didn't process. I was so delighted with the natural colors, which I like, and I didn't process it. See, we have the image, so it doesn't matter for EAA, doesn't matter a lot this. And besides, if we want to handle more time here, we just use, instead of using the region of interest, the small rectangle that I'm using here at the right, we use the full frame, the full sensor. You see, and then it will be easier to live stack. So let me see again the chat. I'm losing here. Fabulous camera that gets results even with a small scope. This camera is the best. You saw a planet. I last year with the 294, I did the planets with the 294 very well. It can't counteract the field rotation, or does it? No, it's the sharp cap that does a bit of that. Sharp cap try to counteract, but it's sharp cap, not the mount. As if being US based myself, I frequently purchase from First Light Optics, and shipping is always fast and affordable. If they have the telescope, you have many stores also in USA. Just search if you want. But in Europe, it's AstroArt, my partner in this channel, and they have a very nice customer service, which nowadays it's important, and a very low shipping price for Europe. Does the focuser handle well the weight of the camera? Perfectly. I just don't want to try, but it doesn't make sense also to try the Sterizon Nexus. It's so heavy. But for now, with the 294, with a focal reducer, 2-inch, with an adapter for the focal reducer, for the 2-inch, because it's a 1 1/4 focuser, and with a spacer and a mini cooler in the top of the camera, and it handles very well. Too loco. Do they sell the shroud for that scope like the other collapsible Skywatchers? It helps contrast quite a bit. They may have. I did already something. I have here to try. I tried already. I did like this. If it works, I will place that in the video I will make later with the mods. I have something here with foam and with a measure. Hold on. with the right measures, but I want to try it first, and I want to make sure it helps, because now it should be essential if you have LED light streets, which most people have, but I don't have now, fortunately. I don't have because I asked them to take it off and they took it off. Aperture matters, of course it matters. And a 6-inch, even being half of a 12-inch, it's still a good aperture. Are you using... No! Yes, my go-to does tracking. This telescope tracks the sky. It has also another way to track, not only the go-to. If I place over an object and I click, I don't know where, it's point and track, and it points and track if you are not using the go-to. Now let's take this out. Let's place it, you see the real image here. Let's stretch this a bit to watch. You see the real image here? If I did the light stack like this, it will be the rotation, it will cut only here. I will have loads of that space here. It depends on the object. It's that, Carlos. The go-to tracks, my go-to tracks this telescope. Yes, it has diffraction spikes, and they are a bit different. I will show you. Let's go again to Altair. You see here, point and track. I have go-to, and then below I have point and track. If now I click on point and track, it will track the object. It's right there on the screen. But I will do the go-to for you to see the spikes. They are different of the 8-inch and the 12-inch. They are a bit different but it's because of the not the spikes. It's because of the mirror is smaller, and I'm readjusting, realigning. The clamps, the mirror clamps, are at the same size of the 12-inch and the 8-inch, but the mirror is smaller, so that means that they are too big for that mirror, and we can see them. Okay, align. This is not the best start to watch it, but you see it makes, here we can see very well. Let me see another star. We don't have a good start to watch that. But it has the same diffraction spikes. It has more because it's 3 spider veins, while the 8-inch and the 12-inch have 4 spider veins. These have 3, so it means that we'll have 6, I think 6 spikes. Vinicius Junqueira, hi, with a Dobsonian 14-inch, no tracking or go-to, we'll be able to take astrophotos. Cheers from Brazil. Olá, Brazil. Yes, you can if you use an equatorial platform. Or do an equatorial platform if you can, or buy one. I don't know in Brazil how it is, but I know a guy that was here in the live stream from Colombia that is doing already the third one. Let me realign again. Okay. So let me see. I could pair with my AZ178, of course. Of course, you can. Will that scope go-to mechanism be robust enough to use a DSLR on it? Great question. I'm not sure. Maybe, but I'm not sure. Because of the DSLR, they are so big. I think it can. I think it can, because this I have to later I will measure the weight of the things I'm using for the people to know the threshold. If I'm using, for instance, 800 grams, that means that you can also use that, because I use this a lot. Since the last live stream, I was using this telescope every night, even with bad weather, because I wanted to learn these things of the alignment and stuff. I want to learn this. Actudoran, thanks for the info. Glad to hear that camera does not induce sag or cause the focuser to bend. No, not at all. The focuser, you will see in the video on Friday. The focuser, it's half of the focuser, it's connected. We can change the focuser. You can, with imagination, add another focuser if you want. But I think it's more weight for nothing, because it's working fine with this 1 1/4 for what I want. The focuser is connected with a I will show you. Look here, maybe. You see, this is all. You will see that in the video. You see, this is the Velcro straps. I'm testing the shroud. So this is all connecting. This is PVC, a strong PVC. It's true. It's not a common PVC. It's plastic but strong. And all of this and the threads are in aluminum or steel. I don't remember here if it's steel. This is strong. This part here, and then here it's all PVC. And then this is steel, and this, the tube, this, all of this. The important things, structure, are, but for instance, the veins, the spider veins are PVC, but they are so strong. I don't know, we'll see. For what I can see, it's okay. For the price, $500. Thank you. Let me put the graphic. Super shot. Thank you very much, Mazi, for your super chat. Supporting my favorite astrotubers. Thank for producing knowledgeable, valuable, enjoyable content. And I will for the rest of my life, you bet it. You know why? Thank you very much for supporting. You know why I will do this for the rest of my life? Number 1, I love astronomy and I love sharing with you. Number 2, I will never leave astronomy and watching from telescopes unless I can physically do it, of course. And so this will be something that I will do it for life. For sure. And anything that you need, you ask me. If you want, you can. I read all the comments in our channel. If you do a comment or ask a question in any video, any of my videos, I'm notified and I read the comment and I answer. You're welcome. Okay, let's go to see the cloud, the star cloud. I think I saw it once with a 12-inch. So it's M24. Let's see if the go-to works. M24. So it's what? M24? I don't remember. It's a cluster. It's here, Star Cloud. M24, it's a Messier, okay, M24. So I come here to Deep Sky and I can choose here Messier or other things. M24. I don't know why it's not, okay, doesn't matter. Go to. Let's see if it works. If not, I go. Hello, John Ramsey. Welcome back. Iowa, USA. That's the cloud. Yes, it's the cloud here. Now let's just center it. I click here on the red button and then here. Okay. I think that red flash, they say that we have to click before proceed. It's for the backlash. So this is a cloud. How do we stack this? It's with short exposures, clouds, globular clusters. Let's try. I will do it with a full frame. 4 seconds. It's short 4 seconds. Okay. 25 temperature, ZWO 294, live stack 4 seconds, 350. Okay. Let's see how it works. You see, if I need, I can go to the free push to and I can plate solve this. I should do that. I wanted to show you another great stuff here. New stuff in SharpCap. I think we are at the middle of the cloud. One, two, 3 stars. Yes. Those we are here. 3 stars. We are watching here. We are watching this. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you for the suggestion of the object. I didn't remember already. This object. Let's see how it works with the 6-inch. Look at this void here. This dust, this, you see, black. I think this is dust. It's not a void. It's dust hiding the stars. We should see that in a moment. My 10-inch is being delivered today. Excited for that. Yes, you said in the last live stream you were waiting. Oh man, be quietly mounting that and enjoying the thing. Don't do like I did with one of the telescopes. I did it wrong and I have to unscrew it all and then the mount, the base. Congratulations, Madzif. Very nice. A 10-inch. It's a sweet spot for many people. 10-inch is great. This is like, you see, I have here another question is, what should I buy? Lots of people asking this. 10-inch Newton or a 10-inch Dobsonian? I remember now that you talk about the 10-inch Dobsonian. A 10-inch Newton telescope or a 10-inch Dobsonian? It depends on the people, and if you like to do visual, it's better to have a Dobsonian. But a Dobsonian got to have tracking, so or a Dobsonian with an equatorial platform, or a Dobsonian with GoTo, like this one we are using today, the 6-inch. Otherwise, only visual and planets to take photos. And if we want, and people usually want later to take some pictures to do this, what we are doing today, an equatorial platform is enough. I think I like more the equatorial platform than the GoTo. I don't know yet. I will like the GoTo in the cold winter nights, But the simplicity of the equatorial platform is so easy. No alignments, nothing. Ludisk, we are watching, for the people that got in now, we are watching the small Sagittarius star cloud. It's M24, and it's this cloud. We are going to see now something about it. I just want to read the chat because I like to speak with you. Ludisk, I sub your channel. I like this. Thank you. Welcome to this channel. I'm going to image M24 at 50 millimeters as soon as it's clear. Oh, the weather, of course. Hello, Perry. I'm Tiago. Hello, United Kingdom. Lots of clouds. It's the problem of the United Kingdom. It's very beautiful, and those cloudy haze in the forests are beautiful, are magical, but not for astronomy, of course. To take a walk. One of the very exciting, of course. Perry, one of many good moments of my life was in United Kingdom, in England, in a big field of grass, height grass, and with friends, and going with my body like through all the grass like this, like a toboggan, but only with the body. That was a contact with the nature, funny, and I love England, United Kingdom. Not only this is rejecting frames, should be the altitude. Let me see. The thing that I don't like don't have the shroud is if I point any light, it will be messy. Seems everything all right. It's the altitude, maybe. Or maybe it lose focus. Let me save this first. Something happened. Maybe because the telescope is on the floor and the wall. Maybe it's now pointing to the wall. Could be, I don't know. Let's see. No. Weird. Let's do something. No, not up, down. Let's readjust. Things of the go-to that I didn't realize yet. Okay. Seems fine. Let's try 2 seconds to see how it goes. 2 seconds. No. Hold on. Could be the wind also, I don't know. Hold on. Oh, I don't have 2 seconds, but I change here. When I don't have the sequencer with 2 seconds, the darks will not be the same. I will use the same 4 seconds, but I will use now 2 seconds. I will lower. This is against the rules, but I will do it. I will lower this to 2 seconds. You see? It's using the darks of the 4 seconds. And now I have to clear to reset. I don't know what's happening here. Something could be the cables. Hold on. It's the wind. I will try to change the position. It's too windy. Let's do another star. Let's go again to Altair and see. And it may be not aligned now. I don't know. You see why I don't want the shroud yet? It will worsen the things. Let's cancel the live stack. Reset everything. Start the camera. It's already there. Manually center. Okay. Yes, it's the wind. The position in the sky could be that. Could it be the meridian also? I don't know. I'm a newbie in the go-to systems. I'm telling you the truth. I'm a newbie in this. I'm learning it. It's very intuitive, this. It's very easy to use, but I have to shortcut it's harder. Let me Portal 5, like me, Perry. 30 miles from central London. London is not good for us, for astronomy. Big cities. David again. Welcome back. I have a DSLR that I want to attach to my Dobsonian telescope. I haven't been able to focus without a Barlow. Is there a way to focus without zooming it? The problem is, yes, there's a way. It's if you do as I did with my 12-inch, it's to move the mirror up, and it's easy. I have a video about it. It's only you only have to change the size of the screws, the knobs, and also the springs, and that's it. And you don't even have to take off the mirror to do that. If you want to do that, watch my video, and at the description you have there the Amazon links for the knobs I used. 1 inch, it's enough, usually. And then you will not need a Barlow. Mazif, I had a Celestron Nexstar SLT 130 that required me to move the primary cell forward a touch. It's like Mazif. Yes. Sometimes we have to just use longer standoffs and some hardware bits, like 17. It was what I did. It was what I did. Because I will show you something, David. And for all the people that need to look, it's like this. Will it work? It's because of the page. Okay, let's see in the dust page. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. A white page. I will show you something interesting. White page. Let me see if we have a white page here. White page. This is Google. Will it work here? Hold on. This is very, very important, especially for beginners. I have here, okay. Let's see if this is like this. You have the mirror here. Let's see if you are watching. You have the mirror here and the primary and the secondary, and here is the focuser. Okay, your camera is here, the DSLR. You need a Barlow to get the focal plane is here. This is where you get focus with the Barlow and the camera. Okay? This is the tube. The optical plane does like a cone here and here to your eyes, to the camera in this case. If we move this mirror here up and we place it like here, 1 inch, it will push all of this cone up. What happens if you push a cone up? It will push this one to the left, also to the focuser. You see? So you will have here the focal plane. And you will not need a Barlow. A Barlow, what does the Barlow is? Without Barlow, your focal plane is here. With a Barlow, you place a Barlow and it moves back the focal plane. It will be here with a sensor. With the sensor in outwards. The focal reducer does the opposite. If you place a focal reducer with your camera, it will go even in more. It will go here. That's how it works. So that's why if you need to move the mirror up to solve that problem, and it's solved. Spam. Okay, let's see another object. Being spammed here. Okay, let's see another object. As we have the goat is fine now. I don't know if it was the wind, because it's windy, and it was in a weird position. But now it's working fine. Another object, do you have a suggestion? We have here, it's 33. A bit low, but yeah, it may be the wall. It maybe cut a bit off the wall. I don't know. Can try another cluster, globular cluster M2. It's at 37. Do you want to try a tiny one, a planetary nebula or something? There's so many things that we. This is on zenith, no? 78. It's almost. The ring nebula, it's almost on zenith also. Little ring nebula, I remember that one. M57 or the little wing. M57, what is it? Let me check only. The ring or the little ring. Okay, let's do. Finally, I will do this. Let's do. So it's time for the wheel. Okay, let's do like this. We'll do the ring nebula, and the little ring. And what the wheel shows, it's what we're going to watch. Let's watch it. Little ring. Okay. Okay. So let's do the little ring. The little ring is the... Hold on, are you talking the same? Little, because it's a, there is a little ring. Little ring Nebula. Ah, okay. The little ring here, but we are going to watch this one. Not the ring. The ring is in Lyra. I think you are referring the... Both. This has this is a good test for the telescope. This has 1200 and a half magnitude. Will it handle this? The 6-inch? The 12-inch for sure. But the 6-inch I don't know. This is a tiny, tiny planetary nebula. Let's see. Let's do the test. I'm curious. I'm curious about it. Let's see if we can see the little ring. NGC 6. I think you were talking the same. You were calling little ring to the ring. But doesn't matter. 6894. Let's see. Deep sky. How can I go to the... okay. The NGCs. Because usually I can have here the NGC. Why is not showing me the NGC, only the Messier? You see, is that those things that I... What's this? Tracking. Hold on. Could we be here? NGC. No. Usually we have here Messier and more NGC and so on. I don't know why it's not showing it. Let's go to a star and then... I don't know why. Usually I have... and I don't want to close it and open again. I don't know if I have to realign or so, I don't know. Let's go to... maybe user objects. User objects, maybe. Why I only see the Messier? Settings. I don't know, I will watch that later. NGC. It usually shows everything. Ring Nebula. Let's point to the ring and then... I don't know. It's the first time I saw this, because usually it shows Messier, NGCs and something else. Let's see if it's on the ring. You see, it's... I think it's not. Okay, you see why the free push to is fine? Because now I can go do the same as I did in the past with I go to the ring and use the free push to. Why this is not working? This is getting weird now. I don't know why it wasn't showing the NGCs. Ring Nebula. I played Solve because something happened, it's not there. I do the same free push to system. I played Solve. That's why I want to have this independent from the rest, from the go-to. Besides the go-to, I want to use it with a tablet also. If I go out, I will maybe use with a tablet. Okay, where we are is here. So I have to go to the right. Now I don't have to go outside. I just Do like here. To the right. This free push to system is great. I can change the speed also. Should be here. Ah, it's there. Ah, because it's so tiny with this telescope. Of course, it's a larger field of view. It has a larger field of view. We can use this to help. What happened here? The speed. Okay. Now to do EAA with the Ring Nebula with this telescope, I do the trick of the region of interest as I do with the other telescopes. Otherwise it's so small. Okay, it's centered. We can use this, you see. And now, let's say that we are centered. Okay, okay. And now we do sequencer. And we do maybe 4 seconds. It's moving the wind, it's getting stronger now, I think. Yes, it's getting stronger. Let's reset. Let's recenter. I have to scene scan. Maybe it was because of that. Ui, close. I mess it. And now, connect. Pff. I don't know if I lose the alignment now. When I close the application, I have no idea. It's moving. But maybe, I don't know. I'm a go-to beginner. Okay. Let me see now if it shows. No, don't show. I don't know why. I will use the point and track feature because I don't know if it's aligned. I think we lost. When we lost, we have here the point and track. Where is it? I think I messed this. I messed this. M57. We are not tracking M57, and I don't know very well. If I do go to, let me see. Oh, no, it's there. He knows it's there. Okay, okay. He's smart, the guy. Okay, is it centered? More or less. Backlash. Okay, it's centered. Now, let's see if this is stable. I think it is. more or less. Let's see now. Could be the camera, it's warming up. Sometimes it is. Temperature, no, it's 28. It's working fine today, the mini cooler. Now I do another trick here that is against the rules also. While on the fly, this looks like a soccer shirt. Let's do the histogram. So the color, adjust, and you can see that it's tiny. We want more to cut more. I will lower the region of interest even more. Where is it? Where is the region of interest? This is getting weird. I'm not using resolution. I'm using the full resolution. Hold on. Reset. Okay. I will do just this. Close this, because the softwares are getting... Close this. Close the telescope. Now recenter a bit, because I think it's making some backlash. Okay, to the right. I think now. Okay. It's moving. Okay. And now let's do again. This is windy. Okay, I'll show you. Now it will cut. It's the region of interest. See? It's windy. It's too windy today. See the stars? It's too windy. It's clear. Now it's cut. Yes, it's windy. This is windy. I'm clearing to the live stack until a good frame enter, or maybe it's out of focus also. Could be. Okay, let's leave like this. Histogram, color, auto stretch. Oof. Why is this like this today? So bright. Okay, we move the mid level to the right. Go like this. And we wait a bit. This is a great trick. Very nice to magnify the objects and to get faster frames. Everything works faster because it's only a region of interest. Hello Ray, welcome back. Ray. Would you be able to see the ring nebula visually right now? Yes. No, the ring we can see is one of those that we can. Hi Dio Crew. Good evening from New Jersey. Good evening. Thanks for the compliment. I know. I understood. It's like the galaxies, the pinwheel, little pinwheel. It will be really tiny in a 6-inch scope. You might pick it out if you have a Barlow lens in front of the camera, maybe. Or the region of interest. I like the region of interest because it gets everything brighter. With a Barlow, sometimes it depends on the object. It depends on the object. Anyway, this is... it's stabilizing. But this 6 of the threshold of the full width of maximum filter, it's too much, I think, even with a region of interest. Anyway, you got the idea today of the powerful, the capabilities of this telescope. And I will do more sessions with this telescope, and especially now that I'm trying to learn and to see to push it to the limits. I don't know what happened with how much better is the 294 than the 224? The 294 is much better in everything, I think. The 224 is good for planets, but the rest, it's harder to manage. It's a good start. You can start with the 224, it's cheaper. And then it was my story. I started with it, I like it, and then I invested in the 294. Some people don't like I did, to spend all that money and then realize that don't like very much. But you will like. If you like EAA, at least the 294 it's a very, very nice camera, especially with the Dobsonians. Okay, that's enough for today. This is getting weird and I want to learn a bit more of this telescope. So don't forget the video on Friday. It will be about this, a compact video, very nice, of this beautiful telescope. I'm very happy with it. Thank you again, AstroArt, for being my partner and give me this opportunity. And thank you all for being here. I really love to do live streams and to be with you more than videos, because I can contact with you and chat a bit and know you better, and we can all share these views, this window to the universe here in the peninsula, Iberian Peninsula, in Europe, in Portugal, in Algarve, for you. We'll see you in the next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.